What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about random topics and nonsense at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. And today I want to talk about gold diggers. Now, I want to talk about both parts of it. There's just too many questions I have about the whole situation. How does a 70-year-old who's famous and have millions of dollars think this 25-year-old hot chick actually likes him? Like, the fact that he thinks that she's actually in love with him and not for all the money and fame that he has is preposterous and ridiculous to me. Like, the whole Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, the fact that Bill really thinks that this girl loves him is so funny to me. Like, if Bill was working at Best Buy, he would not have this girl, like, at all. If he had to go pick up a second shift at the local Target to make the ends meet, he's not dating a 25-year-old hot chick. So the fact that he thinks that she's truly into him is hilarious. And then the vice versa. How are these 25-year-olds' friends and families like, they have to be making fun of them so much that they had to stoop so low to get banged on by a 70-year-old man to make ends meet? Like, it's so ridiculous. How do you think that 25-year-old's parents think when she's dating a 55-year-old and that's the same age or older than her? Like, what are those parents thinking? Like, man, I'm so happy she found love. It's like, no, dude, everyone knows that you're just with them for the fame and money. And they're definitely talking so much behind your back and probably to your face, as they should. The fact that you're just dating someone for money and fame, it's pretty funny. Like, it's honestly hilarious. And the fact that she probably has to convince people, no, I actually, like, truly like him. Like, no, you wouldn't. As I said, if he's working at Best Buy, that's not a chance. But the fact these 80-year-olds are really thinking that these 21-year-old girls are, like, actually in love with them is so funny to me. Like, dude, fun fact, they are not. It's just ridiculous. And the fact that these 25-year-olds have to play along that they actually love this slob of a 70-year-old man who has to use a cane to go around, I mean, it's just comical, honestly. And, like, everyone thinks, I bet in these relationships, every guy thinks, like, oh, no, she actually likes me for me. Buddy, no, she is not. She likes you for what you have, but she is not like you. Like, if all of it went away, she would not be with you. At all. Like, not even close. She wouldn't even look in your direction. Here's my thing. You don't see this with just normal couples. You don't see, like, a 20-year age gap between normal couples unless, I don't know, it's like someone that's 80 gets married to someone that's 60. Even that's pretty weird. But, like, if someone's, like, 50, you don't see them marrying, like, a 30-year-old because that's just weird. Especially like a 50-year-old and a 25-year-old, that's just weird. Like, if you don't see it in normal society, like, you know it's not. She doesn't actually like you, buddy. She does not actually like you. She just wants to take all of your money, fun fact, and she wants to get famous off of you. But she doesn't love you, and the fact that you actually think that there's a chance that she does, it's honestly pretty funny. Like, what does Bill Belichick and his girlfriend talk about? Absolutely nothing. Like, she just graduated college, and he's 70 years old. Like, they have nothing in common. His son is like 35 or 40 and he's dating a 25-year-old. That's just gross and disgusting. But the fact that he thinks that she's actually in love with him, and I can't even imagine this girl's parents, like, what do they think? They have to be so disappointed. But it's so funny that she's supposed to act like, no, I actually really like him. I actually really like him. No, you don't. No, you don't. I think it's pretty comical. And how even they meet each other and, like, ask to go on a date is funny to imagine. Like, I don't know, is Bill firing off DMs? Or these 50-year-olds firing off DMs to these 20-year-olds? Like, I don't know. But it is pretty funny, the fact that I can just imagine him, like, you pulling up somewhere in a Ferrari, but then the girl has to go get the wheelchair from the trunk and wheel him in and act like she's so in love with this man. It's honestly beautiful for the fact that both of them have to put on an act. Actually, no, the guy really thinks that the girl loves him. But the girl has to act like she does. If a 25-year-old's dating a 50-year-old, what are the 25-year-old's friends saying? Like, they're probably just like, good for you, get all the money that you can, because this is ridiculous, and you're not going to actually marry this man. If these guys were working at Best Buy, these girls would not like them. That's just a matter of fact. If you don't see them in normal life, that doesn't mean these girls actually would like you just because you're rich, all right? That's just a fun fact. But just both ways, to me, it's just so funny. It's just comical. And that's what America's about. It's about being 70 years old and thinking if a 25-year-old is really in love with you for you, even though you're the best NFL coach of all time and have millions and millions of dollars and are very famous. and you think that she loves you for you, Bill. Not at all. Like, not at all. These age gap relationships are so weird. Everyone thinks they're so weird, and the funniest thing is you'll hear guys talk about it's like, no, I actually think she likes me. Which is just funny. It's comical, but they don't. Like, at all. Like, at all. And I just don't know what these girls' friends say to them. Like, behind their back, they have to be like, dude, this is the weirdest shit of all time. Like, I don't get what's going on. She obviously just wants it for the money and the fame. Like, I don't understand this. Get your bag, I guess, but you're not going to actually marry this man. You actually love him. You just want money. And it's pretty sad, yet it is pretty funny. Like, I can just imagine, like, what they're saying behind this girl's back. And her parents can't be proud. It's so weird. Her parents can't be like, oh my God, I'm so happy you met a 7-year-old Bill Belichick and you're falling in love with him. She probably just got ran by every dude in the fraternity 2 years ago. Now she's dating a 70-year-old. That's when you know something's up. Because that's Nonsense at 9. It doesn't mean a whole lot for you guys to sub. It means the world to me. I'm almost at 500 subs. So if you could get me there, that'd be great. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Why don't you like, why don't you sub? See you guys 9 p.m. Central Time tomorrow.